Hi, I'm Dr. Marilyn Kindig-Stahl, and I'm here to talk to you about cognitive load theory and multimedia cognitive load. Today, cognitive load theory, or how we interact with our environment and all the information given to us, comes together for us to learn overall. There are three different types of load. First, intrinsic load, or how the information that is coming into our brain is already there, the information we already have. Extrinsic load then is the information, how it's given to us, in what way it's given to us, and is that way kind of interfering with how we're able to work through or get that information into our brain. The third way then is germane, and germane indicates the information coming in that we have in our brain, how that information is presented, and our working memory that's around us. That would be the other thing that we need to talk about today, or memory. Different types of memory then will exist inside our brain before we even try to learn any of the information. Number one would be working memory, the memory that we already have, that we're actually using of the information we have in our body, in our brain, to work with what we need to get through on that day. Long-term memory then is all the things that have been stored in the past. It's basically limitless, all that long-term memory. Sometimes, however, we need to pull from it to get into our working memory. The last thing then would be sensory memory, or the things that come into our memory then from what we're perceiving in that educational process. Cognitive theory of multimedia then is very similar to cognitive learning. However, there are a few extra things that have been integrated into that multimedia piece that have been researched by various researchers to show us what ways work better. There are three assumptions then of cognitive multimedia learning. The first would be the dual channel theory, where visual clues and things we see, as well as auditory are things that we hear and are able to integrate our two senses together then. And these two senses then bring in that dual channel theory. Another assumption then would be the limited capacity, is our ability to actually get that information in and keep it in. If you tell me something, I may only remember 7 or 8 pieces of what you tell me, and then instantly within several minutes I'm going to forget them. So somehow I have to integrate that into my working memory and then into my long-term memory to keep that there for the future. The third thing then would be active processing, where we take that information, look at it, integrate it in what we're thinking about, and then store it in our long-term memory for later use.